Hello, Moon Driving Tech Academy. Today, we're thrilled to share valuable hill driving tips to help you navigate hills with confidence. Join us for expert guidance on handling hills, descending slopes, and understanding manual versus automatic transmissions. Whether you're a novice or seasoned driver, we will get professional advice to make hill driving enjoyable and safe. Stay tuned for practical tips in this series. Let's drive together safely. First section: hill driving tips. 1. Starting on an uphill slope. Starting on a steep uphill slope can be challenging, especially for novice drivers. When stopping and then starting on a hill, it's essential to use a low gear with sufficient driving power. Hills generally require driving at a slower pace than on flat terrain. Using a lower gear with ample driving power is advisable, and attempting risky overtaking maneuvers should be avoided to prevent accidents. 2. Driving on uphill roads. On uphill roads, vehicles descending the hill have the right of way, so it's important for ascending vehicles to yield. Maintaining a safe distance from the vehicle in front is crucial. This precaution is particularly significant to prevent accidents that may occur when starting on an uphill slope, where the vehicle in front may push from behind. While on slightly steeper uphill slopes, normal driving techniques might suffice for a safe start. Extremely steep inclines require a bit of skill. 3. Starting procedure for manual transmission vehicles. 1. Depress the clutch with your left foot and then apply the brake with your right foot. 2. Shift into first gear. 3. Keep the parking brake in the pulled position. 4. Release the clutch gradually. 5. Step on the accelerator pedal gradually and release the handbrake to start. 6. Gradually release the clutch with your left foot while depressing the accelerator pedal a little more. 4. Automatic transmission creep function. Automatic transmission vehicles, when the gear lever is in the drive position and the foot is lifted off the brake, exhibit a force known as creep, which tends to move the vehicle forward without pressing the accelerator pedal. This is particularly evident on gentle inclines, preventing rolling backward. Creep force is generated by hydraulic action within the automatic transmission, where the fluid rotation propels the vehicle forward. Unlike manual transmissions that use mechanical friction clutches, applying brakes in automatic transmissions doesn't lead to engine shutdown. Excessive creep force may prevent backward movement on inclines during startup, but it can increase the effort required when braking to a stop, leading to higher fatigue. Additionally, increased vehicle vibration, noise, and fuel consumption may occur. Therefore, automatic transmissions are designed to have an appropriate level of creep force. However, on steep uphill slopes during startup after stopping, the gravitational force pushing the vehicle backward may outweigh the creep force, causing automatic transmission vehicles to roll backward. 5. Starting procedures for automatic transmission vehicles. 1. Apply the brake with the left foot. 2. Firmly press the accelerator pedal with the right foot until the driving force is felt, then release the brake to start moving. Second section: tips for descending slopes. 1. Descending slope driving techniques. When driving downhill, frequent braking for speed control is essential. However, using only the foot brake for braking on long descents can lead to rapid wear of the brake pads and a phenomenon where the brakes do not function properly, known as vapor lock and fade. 2. Engine braking in manual transmission vehicles. When descending slopes, it is crucial to use engine braking, especially in manual transmission vehicles. For these vehicles, depending on the slope of the downhill, you should shift to an appropriate gear ratio. Generally, around 30 to 40 km per hour, second gear is suitable, and around 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, third gear is appropriate. However, since this can vary slightly depending on the vehicle model, it is advisable to personally use the engine brake in your vehicle, get a feel for it, and adjust accordingly. 3. Engine braking in automatic transmission vehicles. In automatic transmission vehicles, you can shift the gear lever to the L or second range. However, in cases of higher speeds, it may not downshift to lower gears automatically. Therefore, it is necessary to initially apply the foot brake to decelerate and then use the engine brake. When utilizing the engine brake, be aware that depending on the slope of the descent, the engine's RPM may excessively increase, leading to an increase in vehicle speed. In such situations, judiciously apply the foot brake to maintain optimal speed and engine RPM. Occasionally, some drivers may opt to shift to neutral, thinking it saves fuel. However, it is crucial never to shift to neutral while descending. If you shift to neutral on a downhill slope, the engine brake will not engage, resulting in a significant increase in speed due to inertia and gravity. Therefore, relying solely on the foot brake for deceleration may lead to the occurrence of vapor lock and fade, particularly on extended downhill stretches. 4. Fuel cutoff. During a descent, the wheels are rotated by the engine brake, causing the engine to turn. During this process, the engine does not inject fuel, and this phenomenon is known as fuel cutoff or fuel cut. Fuel cutoff is a feature where the computer temporarily interrupts power to the injectors to stop fuel supply, preventing unnecessary fuel consumption. Modern electronically controlled engines are equipped with fuel cutoff functionality, activating when the accelerator pedal is released at speeds above a certain threshold. The fuel cutoff mode allows the vehicle to coast using inertia until the speed decreases. Fuel cutoff occurs when using the engine brake on extended downhill stretches or when coasting with the accelerator pedal released during flat terrain driving. As this functionality can persist for considerable distances, its judicious use can significantly reduce fuel consumption. However, it's important to note that shifting to neutral prevents fuel cutoff, potentially leading to poorer fuel efficiency. Therefore, it is advisable to keep the vehicle in gear until it comes to a complete stop, even when stopping on flat terrain, to optimize braking distance and minimize fuel consumption. Thank you for joining us today at Moon Driving Tech Academy. We hope you found these hill driving tips insightful and valuable for your journey on the road. Remember, safe and confident driving on hills is a skill that enhances your overall driving experience.